Guys, daily manifestation tip of the day. Today's tip comes from I am attracting its vibrational essence. You can allow it or not, but the basis of your world is well-being. The law of attraction says that which is like onto itself is drawn. And so the essence of whatever you give your attention to is unfolding in your experience. Therefore, nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. That is law. So there's 4 things I want you guys to take from this card for your manifestations. You're either allowing it or you're not. That means you either feel good or you feel bad. If you feel good, you're allowing. You're either, if you're here and you want to be here, you're either allowing in the next step to your end goal or you're allowing in the actual end goal. If you feel bad, it means you're in resistance. It doesn't matter if someone else has done something, did something. It just means you're in resistance and you're not seeing it how your inner being sees it. So to quickly shift out of that, just, you might have to, meditate, breathe for a minute or two, just sink into your body. Maybe do some nervous system regulation techniques to get into the parasympathetic, the rest and restore, so you have a calm mind. But it's just ask, how does my inner being see this? How does my inner knowing see this? And you'll be very surprised that even if someone is doing some malarkey, you will have a completely different, oh, that's how to view this. And you'll start to feel good. And then no matter what, you're allowing in your desire. Okay, and the second point I want you guys to notice about this is the basis of your world is well-being. Guys, there's been numerous studies that the vibration of nature is at content. And on the emotional guidance list, you can just Google that. It's available everywhere. Number 7, contentment. 7 and up is alignment. When you're in alignment, that's when all of your manifestations and desires and goals are coming to you. So nature, trees, naturally resides at contentment. And if you think about it, what do trees do? Trees allow. They allow Mother Nature to provide the water it needs. They allow people to come and clear trails so that other people can come and enjoy them and admire them. They allow the birds and the animals to come and take their nuts and their seeds and spread them around so they continue to grow. Trees and plants are just natural receivers. Okay, and now let's talk about animals. Animals also typically, for the norm, reside at contentment as well. If they ever have to go hunt down food or run from being food, they dip into fight or flight, the sympathetic nervous system. But after the danger's gone, they can quickly return back to a parasympathetic nervous system state of being, the rest and restore. Humans are the only animals and creatures that can stay in fight or flight when the danger isn't present. We're the only animals out there that can stay in fight or flight based on something in our mind, based on something that happened to us when we were kids. So all this means is start doing some things to regulate your nervous system. You can literally just Google that, guys. Regulate my nervous system. There's polyvagal theory. There's physical moves that you could do. There's meditation. And last thing I wanted to say about on this topic is there's studies. I read this so long ago, guys, 15 years ago, that I can't quote it or cite it for you. But there was a study that spending 20 minutes in nature, especially if there's trees around, and it can't be, walking down a street and there's a tree. You have to go out and be in nature for 20 minutes. You will naturally dip into reduce a lot of stress. You'll dip into well-being, into contentment. So the natural order of our world is well-being. Anytime we're out of well-being, it's because there's just a negative vibe that has been focused on for too long to cause the chaos, to cause the fights, yada, yada. Okay, and the third thing to note from this manifestation tip of the day is the essence of whatever you give your attention to is unfolding in your experience. The essence. So a lot of people will make the mistake of, I thought positively about my boyfriend bringing me flowers and he didn't. Well, number one, it's your thoughts create your belief systems. Your belief system is what creates your reality. So if you have a belief system that men aren't romantic, men are just out to get whatever they can get, and if you think positive thoughts for a little bit, that's like throwing a penny in an ocean, But a little bit more importantly there, it's you manifest in the essence of whatever vibration you're at. So if you are trying to attract a partner and you're taking the deliberate time to think positive thoughts as well as feel into the feeling of having an amazing, delicious, uplifting romantic relationship into your life. If you're having a thought of like, I can't wait until my ex breaks up with his current one, I know it's going to go down in flames. Like, guess what? You're not at happy. You're not at contentment. The satisfaction you'll get from, it didn't work for them, it was him, not me, that's not happy. That's actually at the vibration of frustration, impatience. You're frustrated that they didn't behave better when you were in a relationship with them so that you could have what you want. You're impatient for like, haven't I done enough work on myself yet to get the type of relationship that I want in? So the essence that you're at is frustration and impatient if you're taking that action of waiting for your ex to break up with someone. So that means no matter how much positive affirmation work you do to attract in an awesome lover, you're attracted in the essence of frustration and impatience. So that means in your dating life, you're going to maybe be meeting guys, gorgeous guys, nice guys who are like, hey, we're sharing a vibe, but they'll probably quickly end. Why? Because that feels frustrating, right? Like, I met a good guy, but it ended. Oh, I met a good guy, but he moved away. Frustrating. So it's can you take the time to deliberately focus on just raising your overall mood and happiness level in your life? And now what if you're wanting the relationship to end? I want the relationship to end. I want them to hurt. You're actually at angry and revenge. Guess what? That's when you're going to get the women who just use you for money, or you're going to get the men who just use you for sex. So you guys just need to become aware that it's the overall general essence that you're at, the overall general mood, emotional state that you're in, which is attracting in all the stuff. Not just, I did 10 minutes of positive words, right? This is a way of being that resides on the upper half of that scale, 7 and up. Again, you could just Google emotional guidance list. Okay, and the fourth thing that I want you guys to take away from this card, and the last is, do you want better results? You want, like, to get your manifestations quicker? Actually get them quicker, feel good along the way to get there, because that's all everyone wants, right? Fun things to do with fun people. So you gotta have something you want to do. You gotta like feel good in the having of it coming in, and feel like, right? Focus on just improving your overall mood overall. Because what's the point? If you're like angry at work, I hate this job, my boss is blah, 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 blah. Guess what? When you go on vacation, your bags are gonna get lost. The flight's gonna get delayed. Does that make sense, guys? So if you're angry when you're earning the money, you're gonna be angry when you're spending it. If you're angry when you're earning it, you're gonna be angry on the vacation. So there's lots of ways to do it, guys. Like, meditating is the simplest. 15 minutes. Just focus on, as you're breathing in, go in, in, in. As you're breathing out, go out, out, out. That allows the mind chatter to drop. It allows you to tune in to like the essence of who you are. And we already discussed in this video, the essence of who you are is a natural state of well-being. You can do things like just start finding little things that make you that make you happiness. You know, when I got into a slump, all I did is I just went and bought like a 99-cent bottle of bubbles, and I just sat there and blew bubbles. You know, the first 2 or 3 minutes, I felt like an idiot, especially since I'm like not a little kid. But after 2 or 3 minutes, I just started giggling and laughing. So I went ahead and I did it a couple more days, and I went, okay, intervene. What else can I do to make me laugh that is like a little bit, you know, something else? And then I was guided to do this like dance routine, which I'm not a dancer and I've never really danced in my life. Towards the end of it, I was giggling and laughing. And now that the momentum started, now I'm like calling in, like someone's like, I got a card in the mail, right? I wasn't going to get a card in the mail if my vibe was where it was at 2 months ago. Okay, I hope that helped, guys. Write any questions, comments below. I'm going to try to get these done for you every day. Yeah, any questions, let me know and I'll make you guys another video. Love you guys bunches. Have a good day. Bye.